Euro 2020 kit ranking. That is what you guys wanted, and that is what you guys are about to get right now, right here. The Euros are around the corner with 24 teams competing for the big title in 24 brand new home kits. And of course, this is the perfect timing for Fashion Fiago to enter the big stage once again. So let's do this. And here we go. So you see we have 5 different tiers ranging from the very top to rock bottom. And as you see, I gave those tiers names that I think are very fitting. Best one is definitely Will Rock on the Streets, because the biggest achievement for any kid out there fashion wise is always that people who don't support the club wear the kit on the streets as a casual streetwear. That is actually top notch for any jersey. So let's see if any of those 24 kits can actually make it up there, or if they end up in the second best tier. That is pretty solid. That is a good kit, very solid, but I wouldn't wear it on the streets. Then the third tier is called not shit but not great, but you can also call it bang average. And then the fourth tier is for kits that I personally don't like. You can call it not my style, but I call it this ain't it. And then finally, of course, the ultimate punishment for any football kit out there is being compared to the Man United Zebra kit. I'm sorry. And to be brutally honest with you, I think my trim, my cut right now would also go into the Man United Zebra kit tier, because I haven't seen a barber in 5 weeks. But let's not talk about my cut, let's talk about the kits. So let's dive into it and see if any of those kits will actually get the ultimate punishment, or if I'm gonna be generous. To be honest, I have made no notes. I'm just gonna look at the kits right now, decide out of my stomach, out of my gut feeling. So we're starting off with the Austria Home Kit. Of course, held in classic red and white Austria colors. The chest is pretty much plain red, except for an Alpine pattern, I think that is. Pretty cool. And the sleeves are white, and except for the sleeve cuffs, those are in the country's flags colors. Then we have a white crew neck. It's made by Puma, plus a new Federation logo. To be honest with you guys, I'm gonna put this in either not shit but not great. That would mean average, but since they have a crew neck that I really like, and that one defines it, I'm gonna put that one in pretty solid. Yeah, we're starting off with a pretty solid kit. Okay, next up, Belgium. Well, what the fuck is that? That just looks to me like a kid, a toddler, a 3-year-old, was given a paintbrush and was told to do anything he wants with it. And that is the outcome of this. So, I don't know. No, I'm not feeling that at all. Plus, we have kind of a V collar here. You know, the V collar is Fashion Fiago's biggest enemy. And the new logo of the Belgian FA, no, it's not cool, but you're lucky, Belgium, because you're not quite Man United Zebra kit level. You're just not my style, this ain't it. Okay, 2 very different kits so far. One was pretty solid and one just wasn't it. And now we have the third one, which is Croatia. And here I have to say, I mean, just look at this kit. Is it any different from the World Cup 2018, World Cup 2014, World Cup 1944? There wasn't a World Cup, but you know what I mean. Croatia always have the exact same kit for me in recent years. So that, I think, is a minus. On the other hand, you can say never change a winning team, a winning product. And they were winning 2018. So, to be honest, I like this one. It's not horrible, but it's not good enough to be pretty solid, because it's just standard. It's nothing special, and that is why I'm going to put it in not shit, but also not great. So that one is really average. And next up, we have the Czech Republic. Talking about average, I don't have much to say about this kit. Puma did an okay job. It's plain red with a blue rounded collar and blue sleeve cuffs, and that is about it. What else can you say about this kit? You have the Czech Republic logo and you have the Puma logo, and that's it. So again, average as fuck. This is the definition of average. So we can definitely still improve there. And after 4 kits, we have the 5th one, and that is also a red kit. How many red kits are there, by the way? Basically all of those are red. Okay, I've just counted, and half of these are actually red. That is pretty remarkable. But anyway, let's have a look at the Denmark kit. And that one is again very simple, reminding me a lot of the Austria kit, but I don't think it is quite classy as the Austria one. You have the Hummel logo on the sleeves, of course. You have a pretty cool collar, but it could be better if they actually had included that Denmark flag design that is on the pic that I showed you. Somehow that was just a leak and they changed that up. Sadly, they don't have it, and that is why I'm not gonna give it a pretty solid. I'm gonna give it another average. We're gonna have so many average kits in here if we keep it up at this rate. So the next kit better not be average. And next up we have England, the 3 Lions. This is the home kit that they are gonna be going to the Euros with. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I fucking love this kit. Classic white, they have some kind of embroidery pattern. I love that. I love the crew neck, which is dark blue, navy and red. So the whole jersey is basically white and then navy and a bit of red. They have the 3 Lions logo and the Nike swoosh in the center of the shirt, and I know that many of you dislike that, many of you told me, but I'm gonna be honest with you, Personally, I love it. Add to that those subtle lightning stripes on the side of the kit, and this is a kit that I would definitely wear. Just one problem, it has an England badge on it. But except for that, this is our first kit that makes the top tier will rock on the streets. Congratulations to England. Insane kit. And I'm not quite sure if they will actually get any company up there. Let's see what the other kits can do. So next up we have Finland here, and this is a rather uncommon design with a Finland flag all over the jersey basically. Gradient in the blue of the cross. And hear me out, this is not what I usually tend to wear, but I give a lot of props for the originality. And if you are from Finland, you will love this kit. It's just the country's flag all over the kit, and I'm gonna give a pretty solid for that, because I really respect that. I think it is a really cool idea. Okay, and next up we have La France. Well, France this season, I have to say I loved their World Cup 2018 kit, but this one, with that red stripe just randomly in the kit, I don't like it. I don't really like it, but I do like the colors, that combination dark blue, navy with red, so that is a small plus, and that is what helps the French kit actually still get out of this tier and get in this tier. So I'm gonna put it in average, not shit, but not a great kit for me. Going from France to Germany, my country right here, and bias aside, I have no bias when it comes to these jerseys, I don't like this kit. I don't think it's a great kit. I think the 2014, 2016, 2018 kit, those were cool, but this one, it looks like a pyjama to me. You have those sleeve cuffs in Germany flag colors. Yeah, wow, nice, but those stripes? That's a pyjama. That's not a kit, that's a pyjama. I'm gonna have to put it in the 4th tier. This ain't it for me. And that's also why I'm not buying this one. I just bought a 2014 kit to celebrate at the Euros this year, because I'm not buying this Euro kit. It's not cool. I don't like it. Okay, so most of the big nations aren't doing well so far. Belgium and Germany, this ain't it. France, not shit but not great. Just England are those who have impressed me so far. And we are continuing with a Hungarian kit. Have a quick look at this one. It actually looks like a very classic Adidas kit. You have some sort of a V collar in Hungarian flag colors. You have those Adidas stripes on the sides. And then you have that template with those stripes pretty much washed up, that pattern. This is probably a debatable one, I would say. Is it going to go in not shit but not great, or is it going to go here? I think it still makes not shit but not great, because I kind of vibe with this template with the stripes. I don't know, it's not for everyone, but I think it's okay. So it's going in not shit but not great. And now we get to the kit that I've been waiting for this whole episode. Italy Euro Home Kit. Have a look at this beauty, please. How classy are those Italians? Let's be honest, nothing beats Italian style. Italians have the biggest class in fashion. They're just front runners, always have been, always will be. And this 2020 kit, in my opinion, is much cooler than this one. Because this one is from 2018. I got it for the low because they didn't qualify for the World Cup. I made a deal here. But we're talking about the 2021. The Renaissance pattern on there. It's just out of this world. It's just out of this world. I have the green one here, that is the 3rd kit, but this is the home kit, and you have the collar here, very classy. You have this Renaissance artwork, artistic. I think I'm gonna buy this. I think I'm still gonna buy this if it's available anywhere. I don't know if it's already sold out. And there's no discussion. This one has to go in top tier, will rock on the streets, and contrary to this one, I will actually rock this one on the streets because it has an Italian badge. Okay, I ran out of oxygen here because this kit is so nice. But let's move on. We have the Holland Kit. The Netherlands, Holland, whatever you might want to call it. I call it Holland. The Dutch kit, have a look at it right here. Van Dijk sadly not going to the Euros. It is kind of similar to the England one regarding those stripes, those lightning stripes on the side of the kit. But other than that, it is not really similar. It has one thing that is hard to spot but really cool, and that is a lion pattern ranging all over the kit. Netherlands, of course, their crest, their animal is the lion. And that is why I think this idea is super cool. Even though the Netherlands are our rivals, the kit is fucking fire and it's levels ahead of our kit. So, Netherlands, not quite rock on the streets, but it is solid for sure. And that is already a good achievement. If you consider that so many are going here, this is already great actually. And this is top tier, but this is very, very solid as it says. Okay, we're having good vibes with good kits, but now I have to disappoint you because we're getting to the North Macedonia kit. And here, well, just look at this kit yourself. It's made by Jacko, and I have to say it would be a very, very cool kit if it was made in 1994. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how long they've had this kit. I know they've had it for some years, but I don't know how many years. Please don't tell me that this is 30 years old, because it looks like it. It really looks like it is a 90s kit. And that is why in 1994, I might have given it a pretty solid, but in 2021, I'm sorry, but this is just too flashy, it looks kind of cheap with that sun pattern. I know this is their flag, but it doesn't look classy nowadays. It doesn't look noble. It doesn't look fresh. It's just, is it really that bad? Yeah, I'm gonna say this, I'm sorry. So I kind of feel bad for disrespecting North Macedonia here, since it's obviously not as bad as the Man United Zebra kit. That is impossible in my opinion, but it is pretty much on the same level, I'm sorry. But let's move on to Poland and have a look at the Polish kit this summer. Well, I'm not quite sure what to think about this one. It is, in this case, rather weird that they have the crest in the center if the Nike swoosh is not in the center. I don't really vibe with it. And other than that, it's just plain and simple. It's nothing special at all. The collar has some red elements right here. The sleeve cuffs are red. But I don't really like this kit. I think it is not creative at all. I mean, simple is cool sometimes, but they could have been a little bit more creative with this one. And I don't like it, to be honest. But is it gonna go here? Yeah, it is gonna go here. Because if I don't like it, of course it's gonna go here. And yeah, we have 3 kits in this Ain't It Now. I actually expected the not shit but not great section here to be full. But actually we also have some kits here and also here. So this is good. So it's really a variety. So 10 shirts to go, and the first of the 10 is the kit of one of the favorites of the tournament. It is Portugal. And here I have to say, have a look at the kit. I am a little bit disappointed. Yes, I am. Because Portugal are used to making great kits. In my opinion, 2016, 2018, those kits were bangers. Were absolute bangers. But this one with those shirt buttons, that is basically a polo shirt. For me, this is not a real football kit. It is a training shirt, maybe not even that. It is basically a shirt that they wear in the hotel for dinner. For dinner, maybe for playing chess, for playing Fortnite, I don't care. But not on the pitch. It is not a football kit for me. It has those similar lightning stripes on the side. Nike seem to love this design. Sleeve cuffs, some kind of black and green. But still, I don't like this one. And there's no reason why I would put it ahead of Belgium, Germany or Poland. Because it is not a bad kit, don't get me wrong. The colors, of course, Portugal red and those sleeve cuffs, it's not bad. But those buttons and this polo shirt style, that ruins it for me. And that is why it's going in This Ain't It. So the trend of the big nations failing here in my ranking continues. And we are going to continue with the Russia kit. Have a look at this one. I have to say that they changed the sleeve cuffs. They removed the blue from the sleeve cuffs. In the picture that you just saw, there's no blue, and that is the jersey they're going to wear. But in this picture, there's still some blue. Why did they remove it? Because fans were angry, because this one looks like a Serbia flag. And that is decisive for me in my rating, because I actually think this kit is decent. The pattern here is nice. Of course, V-collar, don't have to talk about that. And with those blue sleeve cuffs here, because I really like them, it could have gone in pretty solid. Because I also love the pattern. But without that, the V-collar is the dominant thing here, dominant feature. It is going in not shit but not great, and lucky to not get here. Not worth talking about so much. We are moving on with the Scotland kit. Have a look at this one, because I really like it, I have to say. It has a similar washed up stripes pattern as the Hungary kit, by the way, which I've said before, I don't really find bad. It's pretty cool. And those sleeve cuffs, red and white here, I like it. It's clean, a navy, always a color that I love. And this is gonna go into pretty solid. Scotland, you've done a good job here. Yeah, really, it's a cool kit that I could find myself wearing, but yeah, it's not quite top tier, but it is a good kit. And the next country right here is Slovakia. Have a little look at their kit and tell me what comes to your mind. Bingo, I thought the same thing. It is really similar to the Italy kit. Both have some sort of a pattern. The Italy Renaissance pattern is more subtle, and while the Slovakia one is way more aggressive. And that is also the reason why I can't quite put this kit in top tier in Will Rock on the Streets, but it's still a nice kit. So I think this is like a B-Tech Italy kit, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It's like the Champions League and this is the Europa League. So still pretty solid kit. I like the colors, nice pattern, but not quite as good as its bigger brother. And now I have to disappoint you again, because we are moving on to the Spain kit. Please have a look at this kit and again tell me what you think. Because what I thought was, why the hell would Adidas put a Windows logo on that Spanish kit? That's what it looks like to me. And also the material, if you have a closer look at it, looks like it's like wool, or it's really weird, and it's like a towel, or maybe even a carpet. This is a carpet for me. Yeah, that's a good description. This is a carpet plus V-color. I don't see any good aspects with this kit. Just the colors, red and the golden. That is cool. Spanish colors, of course, they're always going to have that, but the kit itself, Nah, this ain't it. This ain't it. It's not quite that. No, it's not that bad. Let's not exaggerate, but this ain't it. And you see the trend. Spain, Portugal, Poland not that big, but Germany and Belgium, big nations, shit kits. I get too emotional doing this, but let's move on. I can't help it. Next one is Sweden. Have a look at this kit. I think the colors are pretty cool, fruity basic colors, the blue and the yellow, but what seems kind of dodgy to me is that lighter blue stripe in the sleeve cuffs. Like, why don't you just keep the sleeve cuffs dark blue, navy, Sweden flag colors, why not? And why do you have to add that baby blue? It's just ugly in my opinion and kind of ruins this kit alongside our arch enemy, the V color. So those two aspects prevent the Sweden kit from being solid, because actually the colors are solid, not the collar, but the colors are solid. And the collar is not solid, so this one is not shit, certainly not shit, but also not great. And we have the perfect tier for that, not shit but not great. Only 4 kits to go, and the next one is the Switzerland kit. Have a look at this nice Puma design picture. I am gonna be quick with that one. I love Switzerland, I'm also partly Swiss, but this kit is just featuring nothing special at all, like nothing at all. That kind of fits the Swiss team, because they are an average team in Europe. They have an average kit in Europe. I love the team, but I don't really love this kit. It has those stripes here, doesn't really make it any special. It is again, not shit, but not great. I should really make this a sound where I just have to push a button and some sort of funny voice says not shit, but not great. Anyway guys, the Turkey kit. And here I have to say, I did rate this already alongside a few others back months ago on Instagram, and I said that this one is not good because it's too simple. But I've kind of changed my mind, because the more I look at it, the more classy it looks to me. You have the Nike swoosh in the center, you have that Turkey flag, yeah, white Turkey flag on the chest, sleeve cuffs, crew neck red. I think this is classy actually. And if I had done this video 9 months ago, I would have surely put it in here. Then I thought maybe it's not shit but not great, but now that I look at it, it is actually pretty solid. Yep, I really like this kit. Props to Turkey. It's a simple but classy kit. Shows Poland that it actually works to make a simple kit that looks nice. Whilst Poland failed to do that, Turkey managed to pull it off. Props right here. Respect for that kit. 2 kits are left. First one is Ukraine. Have a look at this one. It's actually made by Spanish manufacturer Joma or Yoma or Joma, I don't know. But it is a rather unknown producer. And I think respect for them for making a Euro kit, but I'm not quite vibing with it, because it's just, again, this one is too simple for me. It doesn't have a feature like the Turkey flag right here, like the Ukraine flag right here. Could have had that, didn't have it. It is a bit too simple for me. The numbers on the chest, that is of course something that goes here, but nah, it's not what I really like. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put it here. I'm sorry, it's not really my style. This ain't it. And the very last team we have here is Wales. Go have a quick look at this pretty unconventional Welsh home kit. Light red body, orange or yellow stripes. You have colorful sleeve cuffs that are actually inspired, I informed myself, by a 15th century revolutionary from Wales. So that is cool, I love that. Good backstory right here. And I have to admit something. You know, V-collar, enemy, we're not friends, but this is actually one time that I think the V-collar fits well with the jersey. Yeah, I have to say that. The war isn't over yet, V-collar. We're still not friends, but this time I have to say you're doing the job alongside other aspects of this jersey, alongside other nice features to make this a pretty solid kit. Yeah, this is a cool kit. So this is my final ranking, Euro 2020, all 24 home kits, ranked from worst to best by Fashion Fiago. We're gonna go quickly through all of those jerseys again. Man United Zebra Kit level, rock bottom. Have to say North Macedonia Kit alongside my trim. Those two are Man United Zebra Kit level. Then a lot of big nations in this ain't it. Belgium, don't like. Germany neither. Poland, Portugal, Spain with that carpet, and Ukraine, also this ain't it for me. Then not shit but not great, the bang average level. Croatia, Czech Republic, Denmark, France, Hungary, Russia, Sweden and Switzerland. Then tier 2, those kits are already good and I would consider buying them actually. Pretty solid are Austria, classy kit, Finland with a flag, Netherlands, lion pattern, Scotland, just a nice kit, Slovakia, the little brother of Italy, Turkey, simple but cool, and Wales, nice background story, nice colors and V-color, yeah, it is good this time. And finally, Will Rock on the Streets, the top-notch, most prestigious award for any kit in the world. Only 2 nations got that this time. England, have to say this might be unpopular, but England are for me a very amazing kit, super cool. And Italy, I think I'm buying that one. To replace this one, I think I'm going to be buying that one. So there you have it, my ranking for the 24 Euro home kits this summer. And now, of course, I want to know your opinion in the comment. Smash the comment section. I know this is always going to cause some big debates. Your opinion often differs with mine. After all, it's a matter of taste. Fashion taste can differ. And I want to know from you, which kits are you putting in the top tier? Which kits would you rock on the streets? And which kits are rather Man United Zebra kit level, if there are any. Let me know, and I'm going to produce a lot more Euro content in the next weeks for sure. You can look forward for that. So I'm seeing you guys next week probably. Up until then, Fashion Fiago is out. Peace.